This is a Dogecoin emergency. The Patreon was alerted, of course, yesterday. We bought Dogecoin under 45 cents. In today's video, I want to tell you why we bought under 45 cents and what I think is about to happen. All I ask that you drop a like. As I'm making this video, Doge is trading at 4,651. So right above 4.5 cents, basically. Okay, we're almost 50 cents. I don't know when you're going to see this video. I'm making this video right before 6 a.m. PST. It'll probably be posted around 11 a.m. PST. It's Sunday. I hope you're having a great weekend. Let's get right into it. So one thing I want you all to notice is we have a MACD curling on a daily time frame. I'm actually going to get rid of these Fibonacci levels real quick so that we can make this very clear for you all. Again, daily time frame, this looks very bullish in my opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but let me just paint this picture for you of what I potentially think is about to happen. Okay, so we have a MACD cross over here. When this happened, actually twice, let me show you again, right here, and then it happened again right here. Okay, so the white line went over the red 3 times. What happened to Dogecoin? Oh, this is what happened. I'm going to make it very clear for you guys today if I can find the indicator right here. So once the MACD crossed right here, it went up to this point about 40%. When the MACD crossed again at this point, let's do this one. So right before the cross, it went up right here about 34%. And let's go to the next one. When it happened right here, see the white crosses the red. So let's say we're buying it here. This goes up until it started to kind of consolidate 182%. So guys, when the MACD crosses, it's a very good sign on a daily time frame. Now the question is, are we about to cross, or is this thing about to fake us out and drop back down? Well, let me show you some more positive signs that I'm seeing right now. Dogecoin is in an uptrend. Okay, so you can see right here, this is an uptrend. We are making higher highs and we are making lower highs. Okay, you guys see that? So potentially we could go up here next, which is around 56 to 57 cents. Now we're going to break down Fibonacci in a second, and I'm going to show you really my next level, my next price target for Dogecoin. Before we do that, though, I do want to show you guys this. So if you're interested, you can access the Discord, pay for the year, you get a discount. You get 12% off, right? If you want to just learn about stocks, we have a tier for that. It's $12 a month. Crypto tier, the most popular tier, is $15 a month. And then we have the next one. If you pay for the year, again, you get a discount 12%. So you can lock in the whole year with me and you pay less money. Video tier, if you want exclusive videos, $16 a month. And then if you guys have any requests, cryptos or stocks, $19 a month, you can join that, message me, and I'll do a deep dive analysis of your stocks and crypto that you're into, right? And also, I did make a video earlier on my last post on YouTube. I am increasing the prices in January going into 2025. Current members, the prices will never be increased on you. It's going to stay that way. Okay, new members, the tiers will be increased. So if you're interested, make sure you lock it in December so that you'll be a member that the prices will not increase on starting in January 2025. We've called a lot of different stocks and cryptos, and I'm going even harder into 2025 and finding the best ones for you. But with Dogecoin right now, this is kind of what I'm looking at. So if we do some Fibonacci here and we take it from this high point and we bring it all the way to this low that happened, you could see that we have to test 50 cents next. This is a Fibonacci level. Then we have 59 cents, which is definitely an area where we can pull back. Then we have 68 cents, and then we have 76 cents. So this is really what I'm potentially looking for, is a full Fibonacci retracement from this little move. Okay, if we run some tests, let's kind of go back in time when the MACD crossed. Let me actually make this bigger for you all. So let's go here. Okay, so let's bring it from the high point to the low point, which would be right here. you can see that Dogecoin, did the same thing, did a full Fibonacci retracement to this point, got in between the 3 and the 4 before pulling back. Okay. Kind of the same setup that I just showed you. And we'll go back there and I'll show you again. If we go from here to this low point right here where this red candle is, you can see this move up got us exactly to the 2.618 level. We pulled back and then we climbed higher, right? Then we got in between this wick, in between the 3 and the 4. All right, so now let's go back up here. And let's see where we're at. So you saw these moves with this MACD cross. I'm kind of painting you guys the picture right now. We bring it from this high point, which was about 44 cents. And let's bring it all the way to the low of 34 cents. We could start to look at these Fibonacci levels. So I potentially think we could get upwards of maybe 76 cents, but I'll probably be looking around 70 cents. And then I have another price target of 60 cents, which has some more resistance. This is a Fibonacci level. I'll just show you guys real quick. Let's pull up a weekly. Let's get rid of this. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's erase all this and let's go from the high point. So this is Dogecoin's all-time high. And let's take a fib from this, bring it all the way to the low, which was about 5 cents. Can you imagine if you got in here? I mean, there's better coins that have returned better, but still, it would have been cool to buy Dogecoin at 5 cents. The lowest we ever bought it was under 9 cents. So you can see, guys, the reason we've been consolidating is we hit the 618 level on a Fibonacci right here. Put a line for you. And we pull back. We're going to break through this. I really believe this. This is going to happen in the next couple of days. And the things you want to be looking for on when to take profit next is any negative divergence that's forming. So there's none on a weekly yet, which is a really good sign. We'll look at the daily in a minute, but the next fib level is the 786 level, which I'll put a line for you right here, would be about 61 cents. So this is definitely an area we want to be watching. You also can see that there's going to be a wick right here that's going to act as resistance. Is it going to be short term? Is it going to be long term? No one really knows unless negative divergence starts forming on a daily and weekly time frame. We might even pass the all-time high of 77 cents. I think ultimately Dogecoin is going to do that. When is it going to happen? I don't know. All I have to look at is the charts and understand stochastic and RSI. And if I pull up a daily time frame, this is what you guys want to pay close attention to. Is negative divergence about to form? So we have a stochastic curling up, which is a great sign. We have a MACD curling up, which is a great sign. On the daily, this looks amazing. On the weekly, it looks great also. So we could think like a week out, potentially before the next pullback. But I do think Dogecoin will have a significant crash. I don't think it's right now, though. So that's why I ended up buying more under 45 cents yesterday. But let's just kind of study this real quick. And let's see where we could potentially go. So we got this uptrend right here for Dogecoin. Now, this is the thing you need to be aware of. This was negative divergence that formed. We had a higher low. We had a higher high for Dogecoin. Okay. We pulled back. We pulled back from 48 cents all the way to 36 cents. Not that bad, but then we're climbing higher, right? So I think we're going to break this, and I think we're going to move higher. Now, this RSI needs to break this. We need to break this high of 72. Right now, we're at 69, okay? But still, negative divergence can form, guys, even if we're below this one. Like this red line you see right here can also happen. Like, let's say Dogecoin goes up, and we're not above these points. That would be more negative divergence, which potentially would mean a bigger crash, right? And then you look at the weekly, there's no negative divergence, but are we getting overbought on a weekly with Dogecoin? So right now, the weekly RSI is at 88. I would say that's pretty overbought. If you look back in time, we've definitely come up here before. This point was at 88. And what happened after this happened? So you could see if we go back, we had this peak, right? We touched the yellow Keltner line. We went from a penny and a half all the way down to about 0.006. So we crashed a penny right here. That was a pretty significant move. But then what happened for Dogecoin? Over the next several weeks, it rallied even more. Can that happen again? Yes, I believe so. I don't think the top is in for Dogecoin, but some things you want to be aware of is we're already touching the yellow Keltner line. Every time we touch the yellow Keltner line, we usually have another pump, and then it crashes down, right? We touch the yellow Keltner line, we pump pretty high, crash down for a couple weeks. Then we rally even more. A couple weeks gets us into January. So these are some things that you want to be aware of. Then what happens? We pull back, touch the yellow Keltner line, then we pump again. So maybe we're here, maybe we're here. At the end of the day, though, every time we touch the yellow Keltner line, here's another example, we pull back, okay? Here's another example, touching this yellow Keltner line, getting pretty overextended. So let's see if I can drop this down. This will actually extend it for Dogecoin, which is good because, I mean, we could bring this down to maybe a 1. So yeah, 1. Let's do 1, okay? So you can see, we touch it with the wick, we touch it with the wick, crashes down, crashes down. This candle, we touched it with the wick. You see this wick right here? What happens? That's a topping signal, crashes down. Here we go again. We touched the body touched it, but we're also wicking. 1 wick, 2 wick, crashes down. Here's another example, guys. Wick, crash, crash. We have, now let's zoom in because this will, like if this happens, if we touch the yellow line on a 1 time frame for the KC, then that tells us it's probably a good idea to take some profit. Right now, you can see we're not really touching it. If I want to do a 2, see the 2, how it starts to touch now? So it's getting there. I think we have one more push, and then I'm going to leave this on the 1. And if we touch this yellow line on the 1, for me, with the negative divergence forming on a daily time frame, that will be a signal that's telling me it's probably time to take some massive profit on Dogecoin. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy or sell Dogecoin. This is strictly just my own opinion for entertainment, you know, if you like these videos. But if you guys do want to join the Discord, if you want to communicate together and join our community, we're very locked in on this stuff, especially Dogecoin. Links are down below. With that, hope you have a great day.